The following is a get ready with me using the Fiona Stiles foundation, and I had it and I just decided to use it again, and I love it because it's very light. I'm using what do you call it, very bright eyeshadows today, like an orange, since I'm wearing like an orange top. Can't see it, but it's like an orange and brown. So again, this is kind of like a summery look, and I hope that y'all like it and keep on watching.
Okay, first I'm going to use the Hourglass primer. This is one that's a color correcting, I believe. I'm going to put it on the description box, and I'm just putting a few dots, and I'm just putting it all over my face. Next, I'm going to use the Fiona Stiles foundation. This is the matte one. I used to use this before, and I stopped using it because I had a little bit, but I was able to get a few more bottles, so I decided to do a tutorial because I love her foundation. Okay, so I'm putting a few dots all over my face, and I'm just blending it with a beauty blender or any type of sponge that you have. And this is a very light foundation, so you can build it. And again, I'm putting a few more dots in the middle since I could still see through my my skin. Next, I'm going to use the brow powder, the Benefit Foolproof, and this is what I do all the time. I do kind of like a stencil with smaller strokes, and I'll start from the end. And I'm measuring it right there. That's what I do all the time. I'm measuring both sides of my eyebrows. I want to make sure they're both even. So like I said, I'm starting from the end, going all the way to the beginning, and kind of doing like a stencil. And then it has two different colors, a darker and a lighter. So again, I usually I use the darker one at the end and the lighter one at the beginning. So now after they're both done, I'm going to use another Benefit pencil. I'm going to put it in the description box, and I'm using the NARS Creamy Concealer in order to clean my eyebrows with an Anastasia Beverly Hills brow brush. And I'm just cleaning the edges. I want to make a sharp line. And again, I'm doing the other side, taking some of the products, and I have a little piece of paper there, and I'm just wiping the excess of the concealer. Next, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, and I'm going to put them in place, and I'm going to do the other eyebrow. Again, this is what I do in order for that to stick to my skin, and it works. Next, I'm going to use the MAC prime my eyes with the Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, and that's going to take all the discoloration from the eye. It's going to give it an even canvas. In here, I'm going to use one of the Lorac colors. I'm going to put it on the description box, all the different colors, and that's just a very basic white one. This other one is like a camel color, and again from Lorac, and this is just like a transition color. Okay, here I'm going to use those are some of the Anastasia Beverly Hills and also the Sydney Grace. First color that I'm going to use is Anastasia Beverly Hills China Rose, and I'm putting that all over my eye. Next, I'm going to use the Sydney Grace Marmalade, and it's a very, very, very bright color. It's beautiful, and I'm going to put it in the middle. And again, I'm gonna put it on the other side. Here I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Cocoa Truffle as a color. And I'm deepening the color on the outside of my eye. And I'm using a brush. This is a MAC brush. I'm gonna put it on the description box. And I'm just intensifying the V, my outer V. And like I said, this is a very nice, it's not too, I didn't want to do anything too dark. So this is like a nice brown that I can intensify. And since I have hooded eyes, anything that I do, it goes above the hood of my eye. So that's what I'm doing. So in order for the orange to show, I have to put that brown above the orange. And again, I'm blending. I just don't want any harsh edges. So everything is being blended. And again, I'm using a pencil brush from MAC. And I'm intensifying my V. Again, on the other side, a lot of blending. And again, it's above the hood of my eye in order to show. And I'm just building it. I'm doing a little bit at a time. And this is a Wayne Goss, one of the face brushes. Not the face brushes, the eye brushes. And again, I'm using some of the Lorac, I believe it's called Blank. I'm gonna put it in the description box. And I'm highlighting it. And then there I'm using a brush just to make sure it's all even. I'm cleaning it with a piece of paper or something that you have something wet. This is the LA Splash eyeliner, liquid liner. This is like amazing because it stays without a problem. It doesn't smear or... So since I have hooded eyes, I have to make the line super thin because I have no eyelid. So, yeah. I'm checking just to make sure that I can see it, but it's just not gonna cover the whole lid of my eye. Here I'm using the Tatcha, the Pearl, and this is an under eye treatment. And I put this before I do my concealer. And I'm blending it. And here I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. This is super nice. It stays really good. So I'm using just, I don't put it all the way through since I have older skin. You know, I put a little bit and then I blend going outward on the outside of my cheeks and stuff. So I just put it closer to the eyes and then I blend. My chin, by my nose. Again, this is an Hourglass powder, setting powder, and I'm using a Wayne Goss, all the Wayne Goss brushes. I'm using all of them in this tutorial. Okay, here I'm using the Benefit Hoola powder, and I'm doing my nose. And here, this is the bronzer from Hourglass, and this is like, I lit for this. I use this with foundation or without foundation, and this is a bronzer, and I'm just putting in all the parts where the sun would hit. This is a MAC blush, and it's a very nice, it's like an orange color. This is the pure, it's got the different things, the highlighter, the 3 different types of highlighters, and I'm using it on the upper type part of my cheeks. And this is a benign. This is I'm setting it. I'm setting my face before I do my mascara or anything else. I'm doing the bottom of my eyes. I'm doing the this is Urban Decay eyeliner. I'm gonna put the color on the description box. And this is a definer brush. This is a Surat to curl my lashes, and this is a I'm using 2 different mascaras. This is L'Oreal Hypnose, and the one before is the Monsieur, and I'm alternating. I'm using one and then the other one, and I'm just building it. And I'm doing the bottom, and this is waterproof, by the way. Both of them are waterproof, and this is what I have so far. Next, I'm going to use the YSL, and this is the Couture Liquid Matte lipstick. Liquid lipstick is what it is, and it's a very it's like a very orangey color. And here I'm using the same YSL, and this is like lip gloss from YSL, also Couture. And this is what I have so far. This is what I came up with. And like you can see, the foundation is very light. The colors, it's only 3 of them. And this is what I have so far. And thank you all for watching my tutorial.